I'm Susan Thomasett. Today I'm talking to G. Vang. She is the trim boss for Naughty Squirrel Farms. Hi, G. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you.
That's good.
So tell me a little bit about your job. What are you responsible for?
I am responsible for all the trimming job here, bagging everything up, and making sure that everything runs smoothly, making sure everybody's working, um, and I guess basically everything that deals with the trimming.
Okay. And do you go out and find the trimmers? Are you also responsible for recruiting the
Yes,
staff?
I do. I do go out and find trimmers, but most likely they call me because I'm known.
Okay.
So I'm really known in the Hmong community. So they would call me when it's almost time for trimming for a
Okay.
job.
Okay. And in addition to trimming, you also handle the tagging for track and trace and planting and weeding. Is that correct?
I don't handle the paperwork, but I do handle the tags when we tag out here,
Uh-huh.
like out in the field. When we start tagging, I do that. So I make sure everybody tag the trees right or correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
I have been doing this for about 6 years.
How did you decide to do it? What motivated you to become a trimmer and then onto a trim boss?
I don't know. It's just something that I liked it.
Uh-huh.
I tried it out the first year and then I liked it. And then I've decided to come and work for Jen and them. So I was referred here. So I came here and then I just stuck with them for, this is my 6 years with them. But for trimming, I've been doing it for about 7 to 8 years now.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So you must be pretty fast at this point.
I can't say that I'm fast, but I am average. I can do at least about 3-4 pounds a day, depending on how the structure of the flowers are, or how heavy or how light it is. So
Okay.
it all depends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you ever have somebody that's so slow that you tell them, this really isn't for you? You should just go find something else to do?
Most of the trimmers I bring are all experienced.
Okay.
So I do ask them to see if they can trim at least 2 pounds a day.
Okay.
Yeah, because if they can't do 2 pounds a day, I tell them it's not for you. It's not worth it, especially worth your time being here all day and you can't do 2 pounds.
Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And are they paid by the pound?
Yes,
Okay.
everybody's paid by the pound.
All right. I noticed that there's a lot of equipment. So there's the bins, there's scissors, there's gloves, there's masks, there's all this equipment people are using. Do they supply their own or do you supply it for them?
Everybody brings their own trimming scissors. The trimming trays are provided by the company. And then, let me see, mask, everyone brings their own because it's optional. You can wear your own mask just for protection, so you can or you don't have to. So that's all. It's all optional to them.
Okay. And then the gloves, are they provided by the company or?
Yes, gloves are provided by the company.
Okay. All right. So if somebody wanted to get in touch with you and hire you, how would they do that?
They can call me. They can always reach out to me. I do have a number that they can call. If anyone is interested in my trimming work, or if they're interested in me bringing out a team to them to trim, they can always contact me at 209-938-9414.
All right. Is there anything else we should talk about trimming?
Anything else you want to know about?
Well, do people complain if you get somebody that's got little tiny butts as opposed to nice big ones? Because it's got to be a lot harder to trim the little tinies than the nice big ones that you could fill a pound up pretty quickly.
The trimmers, they don't complain because they know that it's what's required by the owner. So if the owner wants the small buds to be mixed in, then they also trim all the small buds. They don't leave nothing out unless if it's like it's not trimmable.
Okay.
Yeah, so they do know that they have to trim everything. Some farms, it depends if they prefer to leave all the smalls out because they want the buds or their pound to look like it's all just big buds.
Okay.
Then that's when we sort them out. We just trim all the good ones and then we leave all the small popcorns to the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about indoor? Do you trim for indoor?
We-
Are they still called farmers if they grow indoors?
Yes.
Okay, just curious about that.
Yes. We do indoors, we do greenhouse, and we do outdoors.
Okay, and what's the difference between the three?
The three indoors are just a little more expensive. It's the flowers looks a little bit different from outdoors, so I guess that's the difference.
Okay.
And you have to trim them differently.
Can you tell me the difference in the way you trim the indoor versus the outdoor?
It depends on the flowers. I have to have them here in order to know which is how to trim it. Some are dense, so you just trim it by how the flower is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I did have somebody tell me, and I get, random information, so who knows how good it is. They told me that indoor bud is a lighter green than outdoor bud. Is that correct?
That is correct. Indoor and greenhouse is a little more lighter than outdoor. It has like a darker color to it.
Okay. And then what about the hairs? Like I've seen pot that's got like the brown hairs or the purple hairs. Does that change from indoor to outdoor?
It doesn't. It depends on the strain.
Okay.
Yes. It's all the strains.
All right. Do you have a favorite strain that you like to trim?
Everybody likes ice cream cake.
Okay.
Everybody likes to trim ice cream cake, but I have no preference of what to trim because you have to trim it all anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense to me. All right. Well, thank you very much for talking to me today. I appreciate it.
You are very welcome.
And good luck in your future.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. That's it, folks.